One selfie. That's all it took. One photo, one scroll-stopping moment, and the world was officially curious about Carly. But who is she really? A plus-size model? A body positivity icon? A fashion rule breaker? The answer is yes, and so much more. Today, we dive deep into the life and rise of one of the internet's most captivating curve queens. Curious Carly. Get ready for confidence, fashion, and some major inspiration. Before the modeling contracts and glamorous photo shoots, Carly was just your average girl navigating the ups and downs of growing up, but with dreams far bigger than her small hometown could contain. Born in the Midwest, exact town withheld for privacy, Carly grew up surrounded by farmland, Friday night football games, and a world that didn't often celebrate curves. From a young age, Carly was obsessed with fashion, not the kind you'd find in mainstream malls, but bold, expressive styles you'd see on runways in New York or Paris. She was artistic, expressive, and a total style chameleon even in middle school. But her confidence didn't always match her creativity. Like many plus-size teens, Carly battled insecurity. Body image pressure came from all directions: media, peers, even well-meaning family. But instead of letting those doubts shrink her, Carly slowly began to turn that insecurity into armor. She started journaling, sketching outfits, and even styling her own impromptu photo shoots in her backyard with a smartphone and a tripod. The runway might have seemed a million miles away, but something inside her already knew. She didn't have to fit in to stand out. Carly's first steps into modeling weren't paved with flashing cameras and fashion shows. They started online, specifically on Instagram. She created a page to document her outfit of the day looks. Nothing fancy, just her style, and her vibe. But almost overnight, her unique blend of confidence, color, and curves started turning heads. One day, she posted a candid mirror selfie wearing a bold bodycon dress. No filters, no fancy lighting, just pure, raw confidence. The photo went viral. Comments poured in. "You're the reason I wore a crop top today. This is the representation I've needed my whole life. Who is this girl? I'm obsessed." That post was the spark. Soon after, Carly was scouted by an indie fashion brand known for championing body diversity. That gig led to more bookings, more collaborations, and eventually, an agency contract. But the journey wasn't without challenges. She was often the only plus-size model on set. Stylists didn't always have clothes that fit. Designers called her brave instead of beautiful. But Carly didn't flinch. Instead of shrinking to fit the industry, she expanded the definition of beauty until there was room for her and others like her. Social media wasn't just a platform for Carly, it was her runway. Her TikToks blended style tips, body positivity rants, plus-size hauls, and hilarious model expectation versus reality skits. She quickly amassed over 500,000 followers on TikTok and Instagram combined, with millions of likes and a growing army of fans who proudly called themselves Carly's crew. One of her most iconic videos? A high-speed montage of Carly transforming from sweatpants to full glam in under 30 seconds, ending with the line, "This body isn't before and after. It's always beautiful." That video hit 3 million views in a week. Fashion brands took notice. Soon, Carly was modeling for ASOS Curve, Savage X Fenty, Eloquii, and even walking at an inclusive NYFW showcase. Her feed became a mix of editorial shoots, unfiltered selfies, and empowering captions like, "Curvy doesn't mean compromising. This body wears couture, color, and confidence." What set her apart wasn't just the fashion, it was her fearlessness. Curious Carly isn't just a model, she's a movement. By simply existing boldly and publicly, Carly challenges an industry still learning how to embrace size diversity. She uses her platform to advocate for broader sizing, diverse casting, and mental health awareness in fashion. She's spoken out against brands using tokenism, pushed for unedited campaign images, and joined the hashtag #EveryBodyBeautiful campaign that reached over 30 million users worldwide. Fashion editor at Curve Culture magazine said, "Carly didn't ask permission to exist in fashion. She just showed up and forced the industry to keep up." You'll often find her using her captions not just to show off an outfit, but to educate. Here's what happens behind the scenes when brands don't make sample sizes above a 10. Stop calling plus-size bodies a trend. We're not seasonal. Carly doesn't just model fashion. She models what fashion should be. Off camera, Carly is just as colorful, literally and figuratively. She lives in a vibrant downtown apartment filled with thrifted furniture, bold wall art, and a closet that could rival a boutique. She's obsessed with iced lavender lattes, vintage vinyls, and journaling. Oh, and she's a cat mom to 2 chunky tabbies named Gigi and Gucci. When she's not modeling, she's either hiking, baking cinnamon rolls, or hosting self-love Sundays on IG Live, where she chats with followers about confidence, clothes, and culture. Despite the fame, Carly stays grounded. She openly talks about imposter syndrome, therapy, and taking mental health breaks. Her authenticity makes her feel like a best friend with killer style. She's fashionable, yes, but also vulnerable, funny, and deeply real. So, what's next for Curious Carly? She recently teased a fashion line in the works, one that's size-inclusive, sustainable, and totally fearless. Think pastel power suits, statement corsets, and curve-hugging streetwear. She's also dabbling in YouTube content, a possible podcast, and rumor has it, a book deal about body image in the digital age. And don't be surprised if she ends up on your TV screen soon. She's been spotted on the shortlist for a new body-positive reality fashion show. She's not just riding the wave of change, she's steering it. From mirror selfies to magazine covers, from insecurity to icon. Curious Carly is proof that beauty isn't about shrinking yourself. It's about showing up fully, fiercely, and unapologetically you. She's not just modeling clothes, she's modeling courage, confidence, and community. So if you've ever looked in the mirror and doubted your worth, remember Carly's story. Because if she can turn her curves into a crown, so can you. Backhand index pointing right if this story inspired you. Let us know in the comments. What's your favorite part of Carly's journey? Orange Heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because more fierce, fashionable, and fearless stories are on the way.
Curves.
Confidence.
Carly.
This is the future of fashion. Sparkles.